So, I mean, I could ask if we have new bonds to write, but I don't feel like it. Um, you guys didn't write any new bonds in the last 2 seconds.
No.
You didn't
For the
inscribe.
last 2 sessions, even, yeah.
I got a new bond in the last 2 sessions.
Whoa.
Okay.
Um, where we start off is you guys are coming up out of this valley, and it's sort of hilly and mountainous around. I mean, the direction you're heading is mostly flat land, it looks like. That you were trying to head anyway, before you were impeded by many small lakes of fire and a three-story tall burning horse named the King of Nightmares. But off to, like, the north and the south, there are, like, hills, cliffs, and mountains surrounding. And standing on one of these cliffs is a figure, a human figure. I gotta find the character that actually has her picture. I believe it's Terrasana's were the characters.
All right. Yeah.
Why are all the tabs open? There we go. Nope, that's all the dead people.
Annoying and Horrible have a picture too. I found some good Applebee's boys.
Yeah. Yeah, Terrasana. Daughter of a baron who became the King of Death.
You mean
Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
not
Jacqueline
Terrasana?
Drana. Yeah, no.
One day.
Terrasana's the person who has her
Right.
unliving body. Yes, yeah. Jacqueline Dreyer, standing on a cliff. And she's pretty far away, so she can see the nightmare scenario happening, right? From a high perched position. She could see, like, the fires burning and the thick black smoke, and the figure of the King of Death marching in at full gallop. And the faint glimmer of the glow of Raylan's turn undead bubble field thing. And she's watching, and her eyes start darting around, like she's nervous. And then she just, like, holds her hand straight up. And there's, like, a beam of blue light from it. And James, standing down there in the glow of Raylan's protective field, your eyes lock onto something. Through the haze of smoke, you see a far great distance, just through wisps of something moving. You just can't take your eyes off of it. And it is a figure riding a, like a gray horse. This is a small size. This is a regular size horse, people size horse. A guy riding this horse, and you can just see, like, the figure and the horse through the wisps of smoke. But then there's a wider gap, and you lock straight on. And you see that the person riding this horse has a beard that's really well kempt, although it's being blown in the wind. And his bright red turban that you couldn't miss. A strand flowing behind him. It is Vadim from the docks. He is past the field of, like, burning hell and riding toward the King of Nightmares. And we hear Jacqueline's voice in your head. And she says, "Stop him."
Stop him or stop?
Stop him.
ask her why.
She doesn't give an answer because we go back to where she's standing. That blue light, that blue flash goes away, and she like sort of falls to her knees. And she kind of like looks up at the sky, which is just a gray haze, and you see stars like glisten across in like a row. And then the rocks break out from underneath her, and she's dragged underground. And disappears. What do you do, James?
And she was pointing at Vadim.
Yeah.
I tell my men to clear me away to Vadim. I'm going to run after him.
Excellent. So we'll come back to that. James start giving orders to march out. Now, Quentin, we actually ended with you last time, regaining your sword from whatever this shadowy creature that's following you.
Yeah.
Your actual sword. At least it works the same way. It's got magic and lets you cast your spells and whatnot. But you've been bloodied and beaten by the thing. You saw it disappear in all this black smoke that's around, right? There's just a haze. You can barely see in front of your face. And it chokes you. What are you doing, Quentin?
Oh. So I'm standing there, like, how much did I tumble? Like, how far away am I from my previous position?
Yeah, there was like sort of a wall that you had to climb to get out of the valley. So everybody was scaling up this craggy sort of cliff face, and
Oh, okay. So I'm stuck.
you went tumbling all the way back down.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to. How do I word this without just saying the move? I want to analyze my chances, I guess. But what can I see in the smoke?
Yeah, so you kind of move into the smoke and you're looking around. Are you hunting this thing?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Just like your Arnold moment in Predator. Now you're hunting it, right? Grab some mud, smear it on. You're going to roll. I guess that's a discern realities.
+1 because
you are so wise.
Thank God. Okay, it's a 7. Wait, where's the questions?
Oh yes, the questions.
Should have it. Okay, there we go. Thanks. What should I be in the lookout for? On the lookout.
Okay, and so Sparrow, you said you were going to be looking in on Quentin also.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes get like you were mostly focused up on the cliff, maybe didn't notice Quentin at first, because you saw like the demon boy who ate you the other day, and the demon boy that you made into a demon boy, and the demon man who brought you here under false pretenses, sort of.
So many demons.
But then there's like this eruption of fire from at the bottom of the cliff, and you see Quentin there, bloodied, and some shadowy figure like disappear in the smoke. And he's stalking through the smoke now with his sword ready, looking for this figure. And you see something in the smoke coming up like at his left flank. You see something. You can't exactly see what it is. But there is a smallish figure like moving up toward him. And it seems to have like a thing in its hand, like a club or a weapon or something. Now Quentin's going to notice this at the last second too. But what do you do, Sparrow?
How like I assume he's far enough away that she wouldn't be able to get there. She doesn't think she could get there in time.
I guess you could leap off the cliff, but that is a pretty far drop. It would probably end up hurting you no matter what. But maybe not killing you.
I mean, she's got her rope still, so she could swing, but the question is she gonna take that risk?
That would help you like mitigate the danger of breaking bones, for sure.
Okay, so quick question then. The thing, can she tell if whatever it is, does it appear to have a solid physical form, or does it appear less than purely physical? Because that'll determine her action, I think.
No, it does seem physical to you, yeah. It's hard to see in the smoke.
Okay. Then she's going to grab her rope and try and swing down and catch it by surprise and backstab it or whatever.
So is this like, you see it, you go sprinting, like toss the rope on a rock. It's already been in a loop because you were ready to zip line at any moment. Is that it?
I mean, I assume it's still on the rock because she never took it off the rock when she climbed up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so the rope's already there. You just leap on it and just...
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Roll Defy Danger Dexterity, but you get a +1 for Rama's Discern Realities.
Okay.
Okay, so here's how you notice it.
Good.
Here's how you notice it, Quentin. Do you shout anything, say anything? What do? You get down this rope lickety quick. You can land behind the thing. You can land silently, or you could leap on it and attack. Like, what are you doing?
She's not gonna make noise because she generally doesn't. I mean, that's why she's known as the ghost. But no, he might hear like her boots hit the ground like on the other side of this creature from him.
Okay.
And her blade's already out, but she's gonna, stab at it, whether or not she makes contact. He probably will hear her land, but she doesn't speak.
So yeah, that's what you hear, Quentin, as you're moving through the smoke. You hear just like a click click of boots hitting stone, and when you turn in the haze of smoke, you see Sparrow running up. You don't see what she's running after right away. It looks like she's running at you, right? But then you realize she's not running at you, she's running at you. Just through the haze, you can just see like the glimmer of the crown, right? And an axe blade being raised. Sparrow is running at cool Crown Quentin to try and help you. What do you do, Quentin?
I have a crown as well, I remind you. Uh, yeah, I jump like straight for myself. Blade first.
You and Dennis. The me and then the other me.
Yeah. There's a lot of that thing going on.
Yeah, it is. It's okay. Sparrow has a doppelganger too. I think it's still hanging out in Nebraska.
Okay. Quentin, roll to. I think that Sparrow has the jump on the thing, but you leaping at it, roll to aid Sparrow.
Oh god, this could go badly.
One plus one. Here we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
XP.
You do get XP. So he doesn't like give you away, Sparrow, but his attempt.
Oh wait, I have a plus one from discern realities.
You're right. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, that's totally fair.
So
Yeah.
it's a 7.
So that plus one forward. Yeah, you spend that now, and so you do help, but you are exposed to danger.
Yeah, should there be? I mean, the danger I take is if who I'm aiding has any consequence.
What's that? No. I can expose you to danger just for rolling the damn move. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
But it's not a hard move that I'm
We've
going
been
to make.
doing it wrong.
That's not a wrong
Oh.
way to do it, because you don't have to. I don't have to expose you to something. Well, the problem's going to be sure you're going to give you for a plus one, but that axe was already coming down on you, so you're going to just defy danger strength. Basically, your attack is turned into a parry, and you have to like keep the axe from chopping your face off, instead of actually setting them up better for Sparrow's attack. But she still is going to get to do that. So go ahead and roll that.
What?
Which one of us? Cause okay, never mind.
Yeah, it was just defy danger. Okay, so you don't deal damage back to him, but he doesn't damage you. The axe, it sort of comes in, and when you put up your sword to parry it, you catch it just under the blade. I mean, the thing is like right there, and you're putting everything into stopping it. Your eyes are locked on this like jagged, rough wood chopping axe's blade. And just out of the corner of your eye, you can see the smirking face of Quentin trying to kill you. But then the flash of silver hair. I think it's silver hair. Don't you have silver hair?
White, silver,
Sparrow?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the flash of silver hair. And Sparrow's knife comes driving in. So you're definitely backstabbing.
Yeah, but I want to roll it because I want to take one of the options if
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's exchanging blows, but the option she's going to take is she creates an advantage for Quentin. He gets a plus 1 forward to act on it. So basically, she distracts it.
Ooh. Wow. Man, that was the bro. That was a bro move. Sparrow's totally taking a hit for you here.
Respect.
She respects that it's your demon, and she's going to give you every opportunity to face it. But you know, everyone deserves a little bit of backup every once in a while.
So go ahead and deal your damage, Sparrow.
Wow, that's better than I usually roll for damage.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he's not living, right?
Who is not living?
Whatever she just stabbed.
No, it is very much alive.
Okay, so it's 2 plus 2 piercing then.
Oh. Well, that's good. Um. I'm sorry, I can't find this thing now. Because it's got to hit you back.
Okay.
I've lost my folder. There it is. Good lord, staring me right in the face. It punches you back. You stab into this creature. This shadowy thing. And when you do, it lets out a cry, like a scream. And writhes around. And James, or Quentin, you're thrown to the ground by the force of the axe. And in the darkness, this thing just runs. Or is trying to run in the haze. What do the two of you do?
Does it stab?
Yeah,
her?
does it... Yeah, how much damage does it do to Sparrow?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it does D10 plus 1. That scream rattles in your brain.
Does it bypass armor?
It does.
Does it bypass... No, hold on. I have... Why do
Does
I
it
have...
bypass?
Does it bypass
friendship?
special, like... Does it bypass magic armor? But does it bypass arcane ward? I guess is what I'm asking. Which is fine.
No.
I have 1
No, it
point of
doesn't.
leather and 2 points of arcane ward. Okay.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah.
So it bypasses the leather, but not the arcane ward. Okay.
Yeah.
Got those magic earbuds.
Them tattoos.
So you both of you are sort of stunned for a moment by the scream, and it darts off into the darkness. And I mean, you guys, there's mayhem everywhere, right? You're breathing in smoke. There's this creature in the smoke trying to kill you. You're certain it's not really human or even a halfling sparrow, the way it moved and all of that stuff. What do you two do now that you're face to face with one another again?
I'm surprised by Sparrow's appearance. Like now I remember you're a demon girl. I remember that. You died like a bunch of times.
I no longer have glowing blue teal eyes. I mean, there's that, I guess.
Yeah. But I also remember you sprouting like bat wings in the labyrinth. That was weird. I don't know how you did that. If you're not a demon.
Are you asking her right now? Or are you just pondering it?
No, I'm
Are
just
you asking-
pondering.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm staring at Sparrow, like I'm putting the sword between us just in case.
Sparrow's focused on around them. She's trying to find the target. So she's
So you don't notice Quentin at all pointing the sword at you?
No, she glances at him, but he's not the biggest threat right now, as far as she's concerned.
Wow, okay, I stab her.
And if a sword wasn't pointed at her, she would give him a bonus, like a beneficial spell. But you probably don't want her to cast spells right now anyway. So,
So you just sort of like shake your head at that and go back looking for the monster then.
no, she's keeping a wary eye on him, but she's mostly looking around, and she's actually gonna reach in, grab. She's grabbing one of her throwing daggers, and she's gonna apply poison to it.
Okay.
As she's looking around, waiting for the thing to strike.
Do you say anything to him like, calm down, or we need to deal with this first, or anything like that?
I think she says, am I really the biggest threat to you right now?
All right, that's where we're gonna jump over. and leave them in the smoke as Raylan. You're holding this bubble. It disintegrated a few of the smaller nightmares running around. But you notice it does keep the skeletons out also. The skeleton army of James Blackwater.
Not my skeletons.
Of which there are many. And and some of them are trapped down below, like the army is sort of broken apart, but most of them are above. And then you're standing there like, I hope James doesn't leave because nobody else is showing up. And I need to kill that guy. And then you see James leaving, but leaving the hard way. He starts heading his way toward the front, ordering his men to carve him a path as he apparently prepares to slap chop his way through this horde of nightmares.
I can run with him. Because I can keep this barrier up. I mean, I'm going to meet up with the King of Nightmares at some point when we meet in the middle, but I can move with him. I see him go to run off and just, kind of like do a double take, like, wait, no, that, and I go chasing after him, and just, that's a bad idea. We shouldn't just run at him and like cut his feet, by the way. We gotta get up there. Gotta get up way up there. As I'm like jogging with him.
I will get you through. You will have to climb. I have other matters to attend to.
So you're gonna take your turn undead and take it from a like stationary field of protection and turn it into like sort of a.
Well, it's around me. Nothing undead can approach me.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're using it as an offensive weapon.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. It's how
You're
I got
now
past
a mobile turtle.
Yeah, it's how I got into the.
Does it change the way it looks? Right.
Um.
Is it just like a sort of a passive circle around you, or do now you like change a gesture and it becomes sort of like a lance, an invisible lance driving through them?
No, I like it better that it's just a big stupid bubble. I like the image of them bouncing off of it.
Cool. And I'll tell you what. No, there's no roll here. That works. That works no problem.
Okay.
I could be like, well, let's roll it again because you're using it a different way. But it doesn't really relate to the next move I'm going to make anyway. I could have horses stamp on you guys a little bit, but it's James Blackwater and Raylan. Like, you'll be fine. You're driving your way through here, and skeleton and horse alike, skeleton and nightmare alike, are shredded by every movement of Raylan's presence. Crumbling to dust. Now, James, you're moving rather quickly, but that Vadim guy is on a horse. Like, he is way faster than you guys. So that's still an issue. But then you see something different. You're making your way through here, and the King of Nightmares, as you look up, has drawn very close. And like we said, he's 30 feet, he's 3 stories tall, and twice as long, right? And now it does look like there's a warehouse-sized horse nearby, like a couple blocks away. And he looks angry, and he's running at us. And his skin is burning off where he runs. And I said it has this weird effect, right, where it doesn't look like the whole horse is on fire. It's like sort of the wind shear on the front of his body tears the skin away and turns it into burning flesh and bone. Well, the thing, he stops. And all of that fire, like, goes out. And you do just see this big horse, right? Sort of a grayish horse. and he rears up on his hind legs. So now he's like 60 feet tall. So he's pretty tall, right?
Pretty big boy, yeah.
He's the tallest boy in his class. And he lets out this cry that's not like a horse. You know, he just go... It sounds like when a horse is screaming from pain. It lets out one of those and it shakes the earth. And then he brings his hooves down. And when he does, he gets that wind shear effect that tears away the flesh and reveals bones and big hill-sized craggy hooves. And they slam into the ground. And all of the field around you, right? The ground had been breaking away. The floor was turning to lava. And now things appear to have been cracked beyond repair, and all of the ground around you is crumbling. The cliff behind you also starts to break down. Rocks are falling down. Skeletons are now sliding back down the cliff as they get beaten by boulders. Yes, this is bad news for Sparrow and Quentin also.
Whatever.
But we'll come back to that because we're going to take our break.
Alright.
So, 5 minutes.
Cool.
Cool.